so simple that it almost seems unbelievable. A bizarre saltwater trick that researchers from Stanford and Cairo University have found reverses all noticeable signs of aging, ignites your metabolism within seconds, and works to dissolve your deepest, most stubborn fat stores that are most resistant to diet and exercise. And as you'll see, studies show the more you use it, the younger you look, the better you feel, the more the fat melts off, and the faster your metabolism becomes. So much faster that all your favorite foods just get burned up like jet fuel. Everything from pizza, pasta, and bread to sweet treats and ice cream. Yes, you may be feeling skeptical, and you should be. Yet as unbelievable as it may sound, this is all possible with an oddly simple and perfectly safe saltwater trick you can do at home tonight. A saltwater trick, a variation of which served as the ancient Egyptian slimming secret of kings, queens, and even the ageless beauty, Cleopatra herself. And it has nothing to do with working out, calorie counting, or detoxing, and goes against everything you've been told about weight loss. You see, in the next 3 minutes, 14 seconds, you'll be shocked to discover what doctors and scientists from Oxford, Stanford, and the University of Cairo have discovered to be the hidden root cause of your slow metabolism, accelerated aging, and excess belly fat, which has nothing to do with your diet, your gut, toxins, or anything else they've made you believe. Fact is, it's all down to this. A primitive cell-regenerating, fat-burning switch that breakthrough studies from these top institutions shows is totally turned off in you and every single overweight person on Earth. This not only makes it impossible to keep fat off your body with any kind of diet or exercise, but it causes unwanted weight gain, premature aging, and poor health that just gets worse year after year. But fear not. The solution is so simple and easy, it may anger you. A bizarre yet incredibly powerful saltwater trick that naturally flips on this primitive cell-regenerating, fat-burning switch. An ancient saltwater trick originally discovered by the inhabitants of an exotic Egyptian atoll along the Mediterranean Sea, where researchers have found some of the leanest, healthiest, and longest-living people on Earth. That naturally restores youthful energy, health, and appearance.
So I've been doing this in the evenings for a few weeks now, and I'm already down 17 pounds in 3 dress sizes. But it is so much more than that. It's my skin, it's my muscle tone, it's my everything about me just looks and feels so much healthier.
I can't believe it. I'm eating all my favorite foods like when I was a teenager, and I'm still dropping weight like crazy. I gained my abs for the first time ever in my life.
I've lost 6 inches off my waist. This is just so mind-blowing. Everything about me just looks and feels so much healthier.
Honestly, I look and feel like a new person. Like a much younger, more energetic version of myself. My passion for life is back, and for the first time in as long as I can remember, I feel like my best days are in front of me instead of behind me.
My husband and I do this every evening after we brush our teeth. Couldn't be easier. Yet, it's knocked an easy 10 years off our appearance. And it's totally transformed our bodies, our health, even our relationship. We couldn't be happier.
Hi, I'm James Miller, and messages like these have been pouring in every day from folks that are in pure joy after just days of putting this bizarre saltwater trick to test for themselves. And just as it's worked for them, how will you feel when it works for you? Imagine no more having to worry about the constant strain your weight is putting on your health, or how you look in a tight pair of jeans, a clingy dress, or a swimsuit, or even naked, or the silent judgment you feel when you order what you actually want at a restaurant. Instead, you'll enjoy all of your favorite foods whenever you want, totally guilt-free. You'll be at your perfect weight, and you'll look and feel amazing in whatever clothes you're wearing, including those sexy outfits you never dreamed of slipping into before. And here's the best part of it all. Because this incredibly powerful saltwater trick targets the biological root cause of your belly fat, once the fat's gone, it's gone forever. So no more worrying about jumping between skinny and baggy pants, losing and gaining the same 10 pounds over and over, or how slim you'll be in 1 month or 1 year from now. And by the way, this isn't all you can expect to experience, not by a long shot. This saltwater trick naturally turbocharges the regeneration of every cell and every system in your entire body, reviving youthful energy, restoring the firmness and elasticity of your skin, smoothing fine lines and wrinkles, making you look and feel years, sometimes decades younger. What's more, it rekindles your libido. It has a tremendous impact on your mood and zest for life. It strengthens your immune system, fends off disease, lifts brain fog, improves sleep, memory, and cognitive function. And it supports a much healthier heart, arteries, hormones, and blood sugar, completely renewing your health, metabolism, and youthful appearance. Now, I know how unbelievable all of this may sound to you right now, but just keep watching, because it doesn't matter if you're 25 or 75, if you have 10 pounds or 100 pounds to lose, if you've suffered from excess weight or a slow metabolism your whole life, or if your health or appearance have betrayed you as the years have passed by. This is the real deal, and this will work for you. I can absolutely guarantee you that. And I can absolutely guarantee this bizarre saltwater trick is so much healthier, so much simpler, so much easier, and so much more effective than anything you've ever seen or heard before, that it may utterly turn everything you thought possible about fat loss, metabolism, and the aging process upside down. All that I ask is that you give me a few moments to prove it to you. I'll be sharing all of the peer-reviewed studies from top universities along with the breathtaking real-world results that back up everything I'm saying about how and why this works so well. Hey, as I mentioned, I'm James Miller. I'm no professor, doctor, or nutritionist here to confuse you with scientific jargon. I'm a 51-year-old pilot and live with my beautiful wife, Jennifer, and our 3 kids just outside of Buffalo, New York. About a year and a half ago, a once-in-a-century winter storm came out of nowhere to threaten the lives and the well-being of our friends and even family members. We hunkered down and stayed safe, but it was heartbreaking to watch the devastation and not being able to do anything about it. I tell you this because I know firsthand what it's like to lose control. Just like a normal December day can switch to a very deadly situation fast, so can your body. And that's what happened to Jennifer and me, and to you too. Our story will likely sound familiar. We met in our 20s, madly in love and not a care in the world, slim, athletic, taking our health for granted. Then at 28 years old, Jennifer gave birth to our first child, Mia. With 22 pounds of pregnancy fat, she did what she always did. Cut some carbs, took some spin classes, and just like that, it was gone. 3 years later, our next child, Sean, was born. Now 20 pounds heavier, she did the same, and the extra weight was gone. But 4 years later, our third child, Alex, was born, and after eating for 9 months, Jennifer was 47 pounds overweight. Our doctor warned that her high blood pressure and fat around her belly and organs was suffocating her heart. She had to lose over 40 pounds or risk a heart attack or stroke. Easy, she thought, but at 35 years old, something was different. Everything that had worked before stopped working completely. The pregnancy fat would not budge, and she struggled to lose just 5 pounds over the course of the next few years. We tried everything: keto, Atkins, paleo, vegan, detoxes. We spent thousands on Weight Watchers, Jenny Craig, and Nutrisystem. Heck, we even bought a Peloton bike, but that just made her knee pain worse. And with every failure came comfort eating. So putting on even more nasty fat and orange peel cellulite than before she started. And the further away she drifted from the woman I fell in love with. Truthfully, we were close to separation. Our sex life vanished. I'm embarrassed to admit it. It was impossible to be intimate. We barely spoke, and when we did, it was just about how tired and unsatisfied we were. This went on for 11 years. And instead of losing weight, she was now 58 pounds heavier, depressed, and in chronic back pain. She stopped getting dressed in front of me, stopped looking in mirrors. She'd lock the door when she took a shower. Her self-esteem was so low, we never ate out, terrified of people judging what she ate or how her fat would roll over the edge of the chair. Jennifer thought about all the younger, skinnier women that ate what they wanted.
Why can't I be like them? What's wrong with me?
Exhausted, Jennifer looked up at me, tears in her eyes, grabbing that thick hip fat that disgusted her so much as the realization set in. She was going to be overweight for the rest of her life.
I can't live like this anymore.
I've never felt so helpless in all my life. You see, I know exactly what you're going through because I saw Jennifer live these feelings every day. 3 months later, our darkest fears were realized. We were sitting at the dinner table when her face suddenly dropped and turned deathly white. She collapsed on the floor like a dead weight, dragging the table cover with plates smashed violently as a kid screaming. The ambulance rushed her to the hospital and they kept her overnight for observation. She was lucky to be alive. Now, if you're overweight, you're 60% more likely to have a heart attack or stroke, 80% more likely to have coronary artery disease, and 22% more likely to get Alzheimer's or memory loss. Scary, isn't it? As I sat by Jennifer's side, holding her cold and frightened hand in mine, I felt angry and ashamed. Angry at the deceitful weight loss industry who for over a decade had drained our bank accounts and whose solutions only made my wife sicker. I was ashamed because I promised to take care of her, but I didn't know how. My heart constricted in my chest at the thought of losing her. Mia, Sean, and Alex losing their mommy. That night we prayed to God for a miracle.
Please don't die, Mommy. Please don't go.
And I know he heard us because Jennifer made an incredible recovery that night. And what happened next led to the most bizarre and eye-opening moment of my life, the breakthrough that we needed, and you need too. As Jennifer was resting, I was researching through online health forums and articles for hours when I came across a link to one with the headline, "The Fat-Burning Fountain of Youth." The article spoke about Dr. Omir Bassett, a 62-year-old internal medicine doctor who for over 10 years worked as a medical advisor for two of the biggest weight loss brands in the U.S. before trying to expose the truth. Classified information that he claims the fraudulent weight loss industry is hiding from you. But once again, the weight loss brands won in court and Dr. Bassett was silenced with another cease and desist notice, his fifth this year alone. Dr. Bassett continues to fight, but will he ever succeed in revealing what he calls the biggest weight loss secret in the past 100 years? Dr. Bassett had a large underground following and seemed to be extremely well respected in the scientific community. I had to speak to him. Every day I emailed and rang his receptionist to schedule a meeting until eventually he agreed. He was a highly intelligent man, well-spoken and friendly with a great sense of humor. He told me all about his life as a doctor in the tiny Egyptian town on the coast of the Mediterranean Sea before moving to the U.S. to work for some of America's biggest weight loss companies. And while he told me about the wonders of his hometown, I told him all about Jennifer's heartbreaking 12-year struggle with her weight, how it has affected every part of our lives and our kids' lives too. With Jennifer's rapidly declining health, we didn't have much time. I begged him if there was anything he could do to help, considering over a decade of American diets and exercise had failed us. First, understand none of this is Jennifer's fault, he said. That's the honest-to-God truth. The weight loss industry is a fraudulent and corrupt $78 billion a year industry. Its only purpose is to separate you from your hard-earned money and to keep you coming back for more, staying a paying customer for life. The average American is spending over $120,000 in their lifetime trying to lose weight. Yet nearly half of all Americans are obese today. When was the last time you tried a diet or exercise plan and the weight stayed off forever? It's never happened, right? Of course not. The truth is, the reason diets or exercise plans can never work long-term is because they do not solve the real root cause of your slow metabolism and excess belly fat. So what is the real root cause, I asked? And what Dr. Bassett explained next blew my mind. He said, first of all, everything to do with fat burning and metabolism depends on one thing you do every single day. The same one thing that also controls thousands of regenerative processes throughout your entire body to keep you healthy, energized, and looking and feeling your best. So what is it, I asked. Sleep, he responded. But definitely not the kind of sleep you're thinking of, not even close. You need to throw everything you think you know about sleep out the window. This actually has nothing to do with the number of hours you sleep a night. That's almost meaningless, especially when compared to what really matters, which is the only truly regenerative phase of sleep, deep sleep. He went on to explain that the health and performance of your entire body, including your brain, your heart, your immune system, and especially your metabolism, hinges 100% on this one specific phase of sleep, deep sleep, and what happens during it. This determines how fast you age, how difficult it is for you to lose weight, your overall appearance, your memory, and your susceptibility to disease. Over the next hour or so, he laid out exactly why, which I'll summarize for you right now. He explained that your body naturally goes through a truly magnificent restorative process during deep sleep called metabolic regeneration. Basically, everything good, everything positive, everything that matters when it comes to your health, appearance, and metabolism happens during this special metabolic regeneration process. Vital cells and tissues throughout your body are repaired. Your hormones are balanced. Your brain cells regenerate. Proteins are cleaned out, optimizing your memory and cognitive function. What's more, during this fascinating stage of sleep, your body naturally produces and releases its number one fat-burning and cellular revitalizing hormone. The same 100% natural hormone that's widely considered to be the fountain of youth by anti-aging doctors and celebrities because of its incredible ability to turn back the clock in all facets by banishing fine lines and wrinkles, restoring firmness and elasticity to even the saggiest skin, renewing thickness, texture, and color of hair, resurrecting youthful energy, enhancing memory, cognition, and mood, rekindling libido, melting belly fat, and turbo-boosting metabolism. As you may have guessed, he was talking about the amazing rejuvenating impact growth hormone has on the entire body, which you enjoyed in abundance as an adolescent. All of this incredible regeneration is naturally triggered during deep sleep. Yet this is where things get very interesting. A recent large-scale, groundbreaking study from the Mayo Clinic indicated 100% of overweight women and men in America are suffering from a substantial lack of deep sleep, as well as a severe lack of the metabolic regeneration that's supposed to be happening during it. This is causing premature aging, weight gain, and a turtle slow metabolism that's completely resistant to diet and exercise. What's more, it puts you at a higher risk of heart attack, stroke, diabetes, depression, cancer, and virtually every other disease there is, significantly increasing your risk of early death from all causes. The in-depth health analysis alone concluded that lack of deep sleep is likely causing more harm than even smoking to well over 100 million Americans. And here's the craziest part. The same groundbreaking study from the Mayo Clinic found that it doesn't even matter if you're in bed and asleep for 7 to 8 hours. You're simply not getting anywhere near the amount of quality deep sleep and metabolic regeneration you need to rebuild health and restore metabolism. So why is that, I asked. Then Dr. Bassett went on to explain there are two main reasons. The first was of no surprise. It's age. Quality deep sleep usually begins to drop sometime in our 30s and much more so by the time we get into our 40s and beyond. Mother Nature's to thank for this one. This deep sleep decline leads to unfavorable signs of aging and metabolic slowdown, which most of us face as we get older. However, the second reason is much less obvious yet way more severe. And shockingly, it's absolutely destroying the restorative deep sleep of men and women of all ages. Simply put, it's the stress and electronic overstimulation of our modern lifestyle that is wreaking absolute havoc on our body's ability to achieve the precious deep sleep and metabolic regeneration we so desperately need. The difficult boss or colleagues at work, the financial stress, the never-ending inflation, the barrage of texts, emails, notifications, and phone calls, and the electronic hyperconnectivity to everyone and everything. And most damaging of all is the deep sleep destroying blue light you're constantly being bombarded with from every single electronic screen you lay eyes on, with the worst culprits being your smartphone, TV, laptop, tablet, and computer. A recent study from Cal Berkeley found that electronically emitted blue light not only demolishes your ability to achieve quality deep sleep, but it utterly sabotages the metabolic regeneration process. So much so that Stanford University found that if you're one of the over 90% of Americans that either watch TV or check your phone for texts, Facebook, Instagram, or any other social media before bed, you are physically unable to get anywhere near the amount of quality deep sleep and metabolic regeneration you need to burn fat efficiently, have optimal health, and to avoid premature aging. Furthermore, another eye-opening study from the University of Colorado found that modern-day stress and technology is causing deep sleep levels to drop twice as much and twice as fast as ever before. It was found that today's generation of women and men over 35 are suffering from dismal, unhealthy, and unnatural levels of deep sleep that are by far the lowest in recorded history, resulting in a rapid rise of unhealthy weight gain, slow metabolism, premature aging, and countless health problems. By the time most of us reach our 40s, the amount of quality, restorative, deep sleep we get has dropped by 90% or more, leaving us at only 10% of our fat-burning and regenerative power. Most of us know we only use 10% of our brain's potential. Yet most folks don't know they're only using 10% of their body's regenerative and fat-burning potential, and some of us are using even less. Yet the craziest part is that we naturally possess more fat-burning and regenerative potential than we could ever need, enough to quickly burn off all our unwanted body fat, restore health, and in many ways to even physically age in reverse. The potential naturally lies within us, just waiting to be untapped. And you can do so easily and naturally overnight. Then he reached out and gave me a handwritten piece of paper with a number of odd plants, herbs, and nutrients I've never heard of. "What's this?" I asked. "This is the exact solution that could virtually wipe out the $78 billion weight loss industry if and when it gets out. They'll do whatever they can to keep this from those who need it most. Their greedy and corrupt business model depends on it. Take this to Jennifer. It's the culmination of my life's work. Have her try it and just watch what happens." I have to go. I've said way too much already. And as soon as we said our goodbyes, I was on my laptop researching this odd recipe. The title above the list of nutrients was Deep Sleep and Metabolic Regeneration Complex. And the list started with Withania somnifera, a beautiful and rare plant native to the lush coastline of the Mediterranean Sea that has been discovered to be an ancient Egyptian slimming secret for over 6,000 years. What's more, scientists and archaeologists have recently learned this miraculous plant was so revered for its divine-like healing, health, and regenerative powers that ancient Egyptian cultures regularly buried their most cherished kings and queens with it. Fast forward all the way to today, and this incredible plant has been recently proven to significantly reduce stress, anxiety, and symptoms of depression, improve mood, creativity, and memory, balance hormones and blood sugar, strengthen health and immunity, and most importantly, a recent gold standard study from Cairo University found that clinical doses of Withania somnifera produced an incredible 336% increase in quality deep sleep. Griffonia simplicifolia, a powerful plant that thrives south of the Nile River in Egypt as well as the Ivory Coastline in West Africa. This plant is one of Mother Nature's most effective blood sugar regulators. What's more, recent studies also show it can significantly reduce inflammation, fatigue, headaches, and brain fog. Plus, it's also been shown to greatly improve the quality and duration of natural deep sleep cycles. L-theanine, a powerful phytonutrient that has been used by ancient Asian cultures for centuries to produce a relaxed state, reduce anxiety, resting heart rate, and deliver more restful sleep. Recent studies show this incredible plant significantly improves the quality and duration of deep sleep cycles. This ancient Asian wonder plant is also proven to curb hunger, lower blood pressure, blood sugar, and cholesterol while supporting a healthy heart. The natural minerals zinc and magnesium, which, when taken together with the other nutrients, is proven to significantly improve the ease of getting to sleep, the quality of deep sleep, and morning alertness upon waking. Plus, this mineral combination has also been shown to improve immune function, insulin sensitivity, and glucose metabolism, along with many markers of inflammation. Naturally sourced melatonin, which is proven to help you get to sleep faster, easier, and increases the quality and duration of deep sleep. Melatonin has also been shown to support healthy blood pressure and immune function. Plus, multiple studies show it has anti-cancer benefits, helps with mood, and even fights seasonal affective disorder. And lastly, were the two breakthrough nutrients that supercharge everything: arginine and lysine, two two natural amino acids that, when combined in clinically tested amounts, have been shown to dramatically increase metabolic regeneration experienced during nightly deep sleep cycles up to 695%, instantly improving blood flow and circulation to all tissues throughout your body, boosting metabolism, increasing natural energy production, and promoting much healthier, younger-looking skin, hair, and nails. In the end, it was a completely unique list of 100% natural nutrients that work perfectly together to dramatically enhance deep sleep along with the metabolic regeneration experienced when in it. I sat back in my chair feeling like I had won the lottery. I had to try this incredible life-changing recipe straight away, but there was a problem. Finding high-quality suppliers of the rare super nutrients took weeks, then months to arrive, and more time to carefully extract the leaves, pigments, roots, and resins. It cost me over $1,700, and in the end, I was tired and I didn't have a day's worth of the recipe. I needed help. Out of the 10 respected nutritional scientists eager to work with me, I chose Dr. John Barbin, a metabolic and anti-aging specialist who works privately for Hollywood stars, royalty, and top athletes. Dr. Barbin stood out to me because he was the most well-known and highly regarded in the field of nutritional formulation. He was so excited to hear of my discovery and greeted me with a firm handshake and a big smile. For 6 months, Dr. Barbin tested over 250 ratios and weights of the 8 Mediterranean super nutrients to discover a single potent combination 3.5 times more powerful than the original recipe, and when taken before bed would dramatically improve deep sleep and metabolic regeneration, automatically igniting fat burning, and even healing and repairing the damage that decades of being overweight has done to every cell in your body. Dr. Barbin sourced and negotiated bulk deals from the most trusted and certified suppliers from around the world to get the very best price. Finally, he worked with a prestigious state-of-the-art manufacturing facility here in the U.S. that was FDA registered and GMP, good manufacturing practices, certified, who agreed to carefully prepare the rare ingredients into a single, safe and easy to swallow plant-filled capsule to take every night instead of powders which flood your digestion, causing heartburn, and are flushed out before helping. A capsule means all-night release of the potent fat-burning formula, even when sleeping, and the day they arrived on our doorstep, Jennifer started. She didn't exercise or diet and started eating all of her favorite foods like pizza and cookies as Dr. Barbin requested. She was skeptical. After 12 years of struggle, she was cautious about getting too excited only to be let down. But she immediately knew this was different when she felt the natural, powerful nutrition flowing through her veins. She fell asleep easily and woke up feeling alive, vibrant, and full of energy, and full of hope for the first time in a very long time. She felt sharper, she felt lighter, and not only did she feel lighter, she actually was lighter. 2 pounds to be exact. 2 pounds had disappeared overnight, and over the next few days, she kept losing weight and noticing bigger differences in the way she looked and felt. Her belly was flatter, her pants were looser. She was looking younger, fitter, and even her skin and hair looked healthier. Each morning, she was automatically wide awake and excited for the day before her alarm went off. She was needing less sleep than ever before, yet she was flooded with the all-day energy of a teenager. And 7 days later, she was already down 13 pounds without changing a single thing about how she ate and without a minute of exercise. She was losing weight so fast I was almost concerned, but Dr. Barbin assured us it was perfectly normal. And in a matter of weeks, 62 pounds of deep, stubborn fat from her thighs, hips, and every corner of her body had dissolved like ice in the summer, going from this to this sexy lady I'm proud to call my wife today. She was showered with compliments from her friends who doubted her, jealous and desperate for her secret. Instead of wanting to hide from the world in baggy clothes, I was delighted to see her strutting around our house in her new yoga pants with her slim, toned belly on display, or on vacation in her favorite waist-hugging summer dress with a big smile across her face. How confident she felt on the beach in her new bikini with her silky smooth hair, cellulite-free legs, and clear, radiant skin on display. day. She was so proud to notice her reflection in the water with no worries about people smirking behind her back. And not only was Jennifer in love with her hot new firm body, but she was in love with mine too. I used this Mediterranean slimming secret myself, and every day I was tightening my belt by a notch until 26 pounds had melted from my double chin and belly, while I still drank soda and ate ice cream almost every day. Every time we saw each other, our eyes widened. We couldn't keep our hands off each other. We felt like teenagers again, enjoying the most passionate nights of our lives. The spark in our marriage was back and still is to this day. That's what made it all worthwhile for me. It seems so simple now, after believing for years losing fat is a complicated process. All it took was 5 seconds to grab a glass of cold water and a tiny capsule and get on with our night stress-free. The only thing you'll stress about is having to buy new, head-turning, tight-fitting clothing or renewing your wardrobe completely. When Dr. Barban saw us again, he was astonished as he saw our slim, athletic figures. "Jennifer, your health markers are incredible," he said. "You've gone down over 60 pounds. That's 6 dress sizes. Your heart, cholesterol, blood pressure, and internal inflammation markers are that of a 20-year-old. Your dopamine levels, the happy hormone, are 40% higher. Your resting heart rate is that of a woman half your age. Best of all, I have your test results. Take a look. Your deep sleep cycles have already improved by over 450%, and you're now automatically burning hundreds of extra calories a day. Truly remarkable," he said. Can you imagine when your doctor tells you the same? How will you feel? Neither of us could believe it. After 12 years of darkness, Jennifer felt the light had finally been turned on. We had to share the secret with you and all those struggling with fat. But Dr. Barban said 2 people wasn't enough proof it would work for every single overweight person out there. So we advertised a mass request for volunteers online who considered their excess weight to be resistant to diet and exercise. 1,760 women and men from ages 29 to 84, from 10 pounds to 118 pounds overweight, of all shapes and sizes signed up. Once we had enough samples, we shipped each of the volunteers a few months' worth of the capsules and waited. And the results that poured in just weeks later were more incredible than we ever imagined. Every single person reported an immediate and stunning improvement in sleep, along with morning alertness, mental clarity, and energy upon waking that lasted throughout the day. Yet almost everyone reported needing less total sleep to feel 100% fully recharged because of how much their quality deep sleep had improved. 96% of participants lost over 22 pounds. The average weight loss was 38 pounds. Some lost as much as 81 pounds. The other 4% lost over 12 pounds, but were still ecstatic. And many months later, the weight had stayed off, just as the science said it would. They felt freedom for the first time in their lives to eat what they want, when they want, without any worries. Instead of soft, wobbly fat, they felt lean, toned muscle. Brain fog and anxiety disappeared. They were filled with natural, all-day energy. Loose, saggy skin and wrinkles were ironed out, and they supported new, healthy hearts, arteries, and blood pressure.
I've lost over 50 pounds. I'm not ashamed to be around friends and family anymore. Instead, they're all so proud of me, and they want to know my secret.
I went down so many notches, I had to buy a new belt. To wake up excited to look in the mirror again, it's just great. I'm more confident at work, and the feeling of accomplishment is just something that I can't describe.
I went from a size 16 to a size 10, pretty much overnight. Everything that used to be hard is so much easier now. Hobbies, vacations, it's completely changed my life. I'm so glad I did this for myself.
My doctor almost fell out of his chair when he saw me. Not by the 33 pounds I lost, but by how low my blood pressure and cholesterol are now. He said he's never seen such a healthy change like this so quickly before.
I'm down 27 pounds and I've lost 6 inches off my waist. And the best part is how easy it was. No more crazy yo-yo diets, grueling hours wasted at the gym. I can eat everything I want and still the weight is falling off.
Now that you've seen the life-changing results for Jennifer, me, and 214,098 others, I want you to experience the same yourself right now. I couldn't be more proud or excited to introduce you to Renew. The world's first and only 100% safe and natural solution, scientifically proven to dramatically improve deep sleep and metabolic regeneration, to deliver unparalleled, life-changing results. There's never been anything even close to Renew ever attempted. As myself, my team, my entire family, and tens of thousands of everyday women and men can attest, electrifying your metabolism, torching off fat from your problem areas, sleeping like a baby, enjoying incredible all-day energy, restoring memory and cognitive function, turning back the clock and renewing your health and youthful appearance could not be any simpler, easier, or more automatic. Yet Renew is way more powerful than any diet or exercise on the planet. Only Renew naturally awakens and fully ignites the true fat-burning and regenerative potential that's lying dormant within you. Just take Renew before bed and let your body naturally do the rest while you sleep like a baby. You can look forward to your metabolism burning up to 5 times more fat and calories on autopilot and waking up to a leaner, healthier, younger, and way more energized version of yourself in the bathroom mirror each and every morning, without having to change a single thing to do with your diet, exercise, or lifestyle. Renew is 100% all-natural, vegetarian, non-GMO, gluten-free. It has no added fillers, preservatives, artificial colors, or stimulants of any kind. And it is proven to be 100% completely safe with 0 side effects. Renew is manufactured right here in the USA in our state-of-the-art, FDA-approved and GMP, good manufacturing practices, certified facility under the most sterile, strict, and precise standards. Plus, we also pay to have every single batch tested by third-party labs to ensure the formula in every bottle meets our industry-leading standards for the highest quality, purity, and potency available. Okay, it's time for you to finally get that lean, slim, sexy body you've been dreaming of and you deserve. Imagine that for just a second. Imagine how amazing you'll look in your new clothes that fit so perfectly around your tight-toned body. The happiness and pride you'll see in your family's eyes at what you've accomplished for yourself and for them.